Next up on Speak to That, Elder JC Hennington, minister and author, on his new book, Prodigal Daughter.
Today, we have an amazing guest today in store. He is an author, a minister, and he also has a ministry called Circle Divine Ministry. So we want to welcome you, JC Hennington,
Welcome.
to Speak to That.
All
right.
Thank you.
So first of all, we just want you to tell us about what's happening. What are you doing now?
Well, the name of the ministry is In the Circle Divine Ministry. I founded it in college way back when, and it was for the purpose of bringing churches together. It's a matter of, we have so many churches on every street corner, but no one actually building the community that they're in. And so it's taking those particular churches and showing them how to grow, how to develop. I have went from Texas to Mississippi to Louisiana, training churches how to grow, how to take the small things that they have and growing it, not just by the number of people, but by the quantity of the people that they have in the church.
Okay. So when you say quantity, what do you mean by that? Break that down.
Well, it's a matter of, we think that because we have so little education, that we can't do anything. But there are some tools that you have. God called each and every one of us to ministry. And the thing is, we have to learn how to use the tools that God has given us inside. I mean, I may not be able to operate the camera, but I may be able to pick up the trash in the church. And so I use those tools, and maybe I don't know how to, greet somebody at the door, but I know how to give a word, in the morning to just say hello. But I take those tools from one church to another and teach those things and how to develop your ministry to that next level, from greeters to ushers to armor bearers, basically working in regards to what the helps ministry to get to that next level, for when people come in, they feel like they're at home at church.
Okay, that's good, because God does things decent and ordered. And so to me, it seems like that's what you're doing. That's what the Lord is using you to do, is to put his order into the church the correct way.
Yes, we find ourselves, but the thing is, I don't want people to get so caught up in the protocol of service, because if you get caught up in the protocol of service, then what happens is you lose God's love being demonstrated to his people.
Right.
I mean, you come in at 11 o'clock and that's when church starts, but you don't have the love for the people. When the church started at 11 o'clock, then I just lost church.
So how do you decipher that? Because there's a lot of what is order, what is not order, what is protocol, what is not protocol. Right. How would you decipher that?
When you have to decipher it, then you lost God's heart. It's a matter of finding that opportunity to know, hey, just because church started at 11 o'clock, I need to still say good morning to you. I need to still love on you. I still need to hug on you. I can't get upset because you showed up at 11:05 and call you out in front of everybody. But I should still say, hey, good to see you. I am so blessed to be in the house with you today. Thank you so much.
Not looking at your watch.
Why you just got
here? Exactly. That's not good. That's
not good at all. When I grew up in ministry, my first thing was, they said, I'd rather be a doorkeeper in the house of the Lord than dwell in the tent with the wicked. If you running me out of church, then I'm going to dwell in the tent with the wicked.
Okay. So inner circle. Inner circle. I love it. Inner circle. I just want to say that I love it.
Okay.
It's because, for instance, like, look at us now. I mean, it's like a circle. So if we understand the concept of what inner circle means, then we will operate in a circle without even having to say it.
And it doesn't break. A circle doesn't break.
All right. Now speak to that.
I think you're speaking to somebody that would cheer on it. Cheer. So, with that being said, you recently published a book.
Yes.
Okay. The Prodigal Daughter. We've heard about the prodigal son.
Wow.
Would you explain the reason for this title?
Well, I have a daughter, and unfortunately, I think everyone here on the set here knows that, raising a daughter is tough. And
Well, I can't agree with that.
And it is a matter of just having that, wanting her to know that no matter what you do wrong in life, there's still love at home.
Okay.
And the story is about a young lady who decides, hey, I'm going to take all my benefits, I'm going to take all my blessings, I'm going to run off to college, and I'm going to just have life and just have it at the fullest.
Right.
And she gets in trouble, gets into situations, and now she has to come home. And it's a matter of, number one, recognizing that my sin was not just myself. It also affects everyone that I come in contact with. We think that just because we do this sin, it's just between me and God. But that's not the case. There are people that look at us for that example, for that guidance, for that light. And the prodigal daughter wants to show you that, listen, there is an opportunity for redemption, but redemption is a journey. It's not something that's going to happen overnight.
Wow. And I like the way this cover looks. That is nice. The prodigal daughter with her eyes showing. Explain that eye. Explain that eye.
You're not the only person that asked that question. Because you have to, when I first started writing, when I really started writing, I had a third grade teacher who basically told me, you're never going to be a writer. You're never going to do it. And I decided then, oh, yes, I am. And I wanted to show that I represent, you keep your eyes on the prize. You keep your eyes on the goal, no matter what the opposition is. As you find in the story, people in the church are the one that 9 times out of 10 going to reject you faster than the people outside the church. But you keep your eyes on the things that are God, and He will lead the way.
That's awesome.
All right.
Well, JC, we just want to thank you again for coming on the show. But I want you to tell, how can we reach you? What if I want to contact? What if I want to purchase the book? What if I want you to come and speak at an engagement? How can we contact you?
Sure. You can always find me on Facebook, Inner Circle Divine Ministry. I'm on Twitter and all those wonderful social media. My website is jchennington.com. I'm on Amazon, Barnes & Nobles, and everywhere else.
Okay.
So now, JC, tell us, what do you have coming up?
I have a wonderful event coming out in June in regards to calling This is Church. And it's about, again, bringing churches together. It's just time out to stop playing church. I remember growing up, we had the little ironing board in the room, and we used to think that we were in church. But it's time to really be church. It's time to be about our Father's business. And so in June, we're going to get together, bring some pastors and bishops together, and show that church is not about a title, but it's about servitude. And it's about bringing God's people back together.
And when is it? June when?
It's going to be June the 14th through the 17th.
14th through the 17th. Okay. Well, we just want to thank you again for coming on the show once again. Thank you, JC Hennington, and we pray for more success for your book and all of that. We just thank you. Also, too, to our viewers, we just want to say we thank you for tuning in with us to Speak to That, where we give hope to the hopeless, help to the helpless,
And faith to the faithless.